Hello, we are back at it again with some Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. Good to see ya. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you, Flash. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We finished our gambling. I don't think we're gonna need to gamble ever again. If I'm remembering right, the last thing I did, kind of off stream, right? Let me see. Did I went and sat down and like just stocked up on a bunch of items. We stocked up on a bunch of items. Did I sell all of my miracle objects? How many of these bad boys we got? Yeah, I sold most of them. We got 3. We're rich. Oh man, that's reminding me of when I used to have soundboard noises. I should bring that back. I should probably do that. Maybe like that'll be something I do tomorrow. But yeah, we're pretty much all set. I like to believe we are fully prepared to run into that gold and rescue Ulala, because it seems like she's getting taken over by the Joker, but like not the Batman one, and not even the Persona 5 one. So yeah, we'll heal up and run it straight down. Yeah, time to go save her. We were, faffing around gambling. Gambling was too tempting, unfortunately. Yeah, she's not on that Tim Drake neck chip vibe. Tim Drake neck chip vibe. Oh, okay, all right. I was like, Tim Drake. And I was like, Batman, okay. I was thinking of, there's this music artist, I think, called Nick Drake. And that was like where my mind went after I saw Drake as a name. Yeah, from Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. We remember the Batman cartoons fondly. Although growing up, I really only did watch the really popular one. The one that like everyone talks about. Oh, I guess while I have it, it's going here too. I do need to set this up because we love to have our guides for these Persona contacts. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of contacting on the way over to Ulala here because like I don't want her to fall behind on the party too much. If she's not going to be in our team, we can't be getting mega kills. Okay. Although I don't know if we're going to be ready for whatever boss fight happens if we do that. And judging from those noises, I thought it was a heartbeat, but I guess it makes more sense for it to be like Ulala swinging into like a punching bag. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. All right. What does Kinara want? Kinara likes Maya. But speaking of punching bags, I don't know how this relates at all. Well, maybe it kind of does. Kind of big day for announcements, huh? I think randomly out of nowhere, Nintendo announced a new Star Fox 64 remake. Oh my gosh, the amount of times they've remade Star Fox 64. Like, I don't mind because I like Star Fox 64. And I also don't mind because I don't have a Switch. So it's like I can't play it regardless. I can't even play the second remake on the, I think it came out on the 3DS or whatever. But, I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool. Although it does kind of exude the whole, like, Nintendo hire this man mentality, like, visual. Kind of very similar to, say, like, Sonic Frontiers. which is not a bad thing. It's just like, it's a choice for a visual, I guess. Maybe it's a bad thing. Yeah, Star Fox makes me nostalgic, but they did remake it a lot. Oh, Shax is not someone I've talked to. Can we even talk to Shax like that? But yeah, Star Fox, and then also, I totally forgot that the Stranger Than Heaven trailer and like showcase was today. And holy hell, the trailer for Stranger Than Heaven has so much sauce. It is crazy. I need RGG to get back. Also, hello, Ikaboom. Good to see it. Every time I see this lady's outfit. Don't hate on Maya's outfit. Ayo, Stranger from Heaven mentioned. Welcome on in, Jeremy. Good to see you. Good to see you. I need Stranger Than Heaven to succeed. If Stranger Than Heaven does not succeed, I fear RGG is forever cooked. I'd never hate on her outfit. I think more people should wear it. Okay. What? I wish I could figure out what it was that made combat change. Oh, I press start and it gets rid of the animations. I want the animations. We like animations. I think more people should wear it. It's not a bad look. Yeah, not that bad of a look. Oh wait, did that say that was gonna heal them? No. We're good. I need more free run and mango chicken Saturdays. Soon. Hopefully. I did hear some more like progress like yesterday or the day before. So it's like there are things happening in the background. Things we are not cognition of because I haven't bugged my director. But we're crossing our fingers next week. I just need to make sure to use all my I want to use all my time off from the warehouse job before I leave. I'd rather have my days off than get paid out, I think. Although it's effectively the same thing, it's just delaying my pay. Maybe it's better to just get paid out. But if you get paid out, that's like double pay.
It's self-defense. There's no problem with that.
Oh, Maya didn't die. And that demon was like incredibly scary. Yeah, like with most things, it's money versus time, yeah. Look at us in our 99 medicines and medicine powders. It just goes to show that gambling really can solve a lot of your issues.
You're all under arrest.
Okay, we'll just run this. So what is the angel like? Or what? Who am I talking to? Yeah, I'm talking to Angel. They like Baofu Katsuya? My message got censored out. Oh. YouTube censoring even the moderators? You hate to see it. Is gambling like robbing a bank? Yes. Yes, definitely. I feel like robbing a bank is still gambling. Cause it's just like in a different way. Yeah. Yeah, either life in prison and you're set for life, or lots of money and you're set for life. One of those odds is like way higher than the other.
It's a waste to keep it.
Yeah, both gambling and robbing banks don't let you take money out that easily. But one is certainly easier, wouldn't you say, Jeremy? It's 50-50. Like most things, you either do it or you don't. Yeah, me and you are on the same wavelength there. Oh, this guy's got a big head. Whomst? Faust? Let's become friends. I wouldn't say I know, not that I've experienced. We've played enough Payday. Looks at Sky and NTE. NTE has been getting a lot of heat, huh? Like, I've been seeing apparently, like, Iron Mouse was, like, sponsored by NTE for a little bit. And then, she dropped the sponsor because they, like, lied to her about, like, disclosing stuff. And it's like, shame. Yeah, a lot of generative AI flack. Well, I guess we'll take... money is worse than cards. I was about to say we'll take the money, but we don't need money. Not anymore.
Police, everyone free!
Oh, wow. Yes, sir, I kaboom. That's why I spend mine on cards. Oh no! Magic the Gathering is quite the addiction. Addiction? Nah. Perhaps. Alright, what do we got? Wraith, no contacts. We can do Bao Fukatsuya. It's okay though. I spend money on like PNGs sometimes. Though I haven't spent money on PNGs in a little while. But that's also because I've just been broke for a little while.
It's a waste to keep it.
Yeah, we all broke. True. Hello, Watermelon. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, but we will be hopping on we will be hopping on Utawai Ramono. It's all right. It's investment. I mean, you could say purchasing trading cards is investment, but like, I don't like that. Personally, like, I've never been a fan of like collectible resellers, like as an idea. Like, I kind of just like things and I don't want to think about the thought of like, if I buy this, I can resell it for this much. Like, it takes the joy out of things, I fear. Like, when I think of Pokemon and how bad it is for like that scene, I'm like, god damn, like that's supposed to be like a kid's game. Also, hello, Brando. Good to see you. It's good to see you. We're not on that Logan Paul Pokemon card sale record-breaking grind. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Who's this? Oh, it's him. All right, I forgot he was with us. What was I giving him? I kind of forget what I was giving him. Feel terrible for the children. Exactly. Like, in my mind, Pokemon is the kids' card game. And then, like, Magic the Gathering is for everyone else. But I know that, like, Pokemon is also, like, for all ages. It's just a little bit of that, like, Nintendo mentality in my brain. Is this cop really a guy? If he's a real guy, he'd understand my feelings. It's alright, children don't play Magic, yeah. Yeah, I feel like I remember seeing a demographic thing one day, and like, Magic was very like Unk-coded. Magic the Gathering, like, Like, I think there was like an age like survey, and it turned out that like Magic the Gathering was like the game for unks. And then like all the other card games were like under it practically. Yeah, cheapest cards were baseball packs. I was like, what the hell, Yu-Gi-Oh used to be way cheaper. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh was also kind of unk-coded. Like Yu-Gi-Oh in my brain, I don't know, hasn't really popped off or remained in like the zeitgeist that Pokemon did, I think. Yeah, I just gotta yell at cards when they play it like Yu-Gi-Oh or Vanguard. Holy 38, kids better be employed. Yeah, like, that's insane. $38 is nuts. Like, as a kid, that is not, like, that is not value. Like, $38 is the type of shit where you could buy, like, a whole ass game or a couple of games on sale. And that'd have you set for, like, the whole summer. And, like, what are you gonna do with, like, a pack of cards that, like, statistically are probably gonna have, like, 1 or 2 good cards? And then, like, a bunch of, like, fodder. Is it fodder? Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm so removed from the like trading card game scene, but like, all cards are good, right? Like, you don't open like if you had effectively no cards and you bought a pack, would you be able to like make a decent deck with, like, say you bought like 2 packs or like 3 packs? Most cards suck dick. Like, even from like a gameplay standpoint is kind of what I'm getting at. Like, because like it's not like you get like, I don't know though, I kind of really only have Magic the Gathering as a reference here, but it's not like you open a pack and you get like 20 terrain cards and like 1 usable card, right? Because like, how are you gonna play with like 20 terrain cards and like 1 dude? It all depends on the game, yeah. I miss Chaotic. Oh, I remember Chaotic. That sounds like familiar to me. Yeah, do you need cards and you can scan your real life cards for online decks? Ooh. I can dig that. Also, I think 15, 20 bucks where I live. Yeah, people are topping 50 USD for a gacha game that might end of service in a few years. Yeah, Jeremy, you're right. Gacha games are, unfortunately, like, they have some peak Kino, but, like, I can't really think of many gacha games that, like, had a good end of service plan. You know what I mean? Like, if gacha games would end of service and then become like an offline game that you could just play, that would be the dream scenario. Because like so many gacha games just get lost to time. Like, I still mourn Princess Connect Redive. I know it's got JP, but like, I don't want to translate. I really don't want to translate. And like, Princess Connect Redive, like, the story was gas. That was my like, fuck you Crunchyroll moment. Uma shall live long. Give me an Uma Musume offline port. And I will be at the shrine of Cygames for my life. Like, if Cygames did that, they genuinely, like, could do no wrong in my eyes. Like that would absolve them of every sin they've ever committed. Fuck you, Crunchyroll. We're still out here with the subscription. I mean, like, okay, let me rephrase. Crunchyroll Games, subsidiary of Crunchyroll. We use Crunchyroll because it is the most convenient way to watch anime, like on a TV. Yeah, that Mega Man Gacha game did an offline version, but it still had scars of gacha game design. All of Crunchyroll suck. I mean, it does. Like, literally the only saving grace of Crunchyroll at this moment in time is that, like, it is convenient for my, like, smart TV lifestyle. If it weren't for that, I would sit down and create, like, a media server. I'd sit down, create a media server, and just, like, load up a shit ton of anime on that. At least until, like, a better, like, market competitor comes out. Because, like, High Dive is not swinging it. High Dive is, like, in its death throes, I feel. They haven't said it, but for the past, like, 4 seasons or 5 seasons, they've only, like, simulcasted 1 or 2 shows. And, like, I don't think anyone's talking about them, you know? And their TV app is ass. Oh. I can't play Slay the Spire right now, Ikaboom. Yeah, Monopoly Oil Baron tendencies. I got a free trial as needed for watching and do some pirating when I have to. Sail the high seas. No, yeah, sailing the high seas. We will... I don't think I could ever remove myself from that life. We remain in that life until we die. But, like, if there's an avenue to support things, we do our best to support it. I tried to investigate his criminal mind, but this is just an excuse. Now that I got stream riled up, it's time for me to go see ya. I plan to get the role as needed when I get more disposable income. No, yeah, like, you know what? The way I justify my Crunchyroll is that I share it with like 50 people. There isn't really any noticeable like security check from Crunchyroll on that. I just simply trust the 50 people to not steal my information. And like, there's a lot of trust going on there too, because like, it's like friends of friends have given my like account info. So like, there are people out there that I have never met that have my account. Hell, I think one of my buddies gave the account to his girlfriend at the time, and you know, ex, right? They broke up. I think his girlfriend still uses my account. And like, it's just like, if I ever wanted to get rid of it, I'd be getting rid of it for like 50 people. And that's just not something I have the heart to do. It's like, we will eat the poison apple out of the tree, because I need to make sure that the other like 49 apples, you know, go to someone who needs it. Or wants it. I wouldn't say need it. Need is a strong word for like just watching anime. You gotta get so much call if you unsubs. Yeah. You know, I'll probably get like a message from like people I haven't talked to in years type shit. Because they'll get messages from people they've shared the account with, and like, and they'll be like, what's going on? I was trying to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Barbell, didn't you mistake it for something else? What was Katsuya talking about? I tried to investigate his criminal mind, but his is just an excuse. Barbell, didn't you mistake it for something else? No, I don't know what Katsuya is talking about. The key to the boxing gym? I don't have it, but my senpai has it. Where is he? Knowing him, he'd be, like, in the dressing room? the ladies' dressing room, you know? Oh, so she's just like openly acknowledging that her coworker is a creep. Gaga, I need my fix. I need my role, man. I get it, man. Gaga. What do you want, Gaga? I'll do whatever you want for my role, man. That Nachon didn't have the key, right? Let's get out of here. No, yeah, but that among like other things, but Crunchyroll is like the big one. Crunchyroll is the big one where like I share it with like way too many people. Because the beauty of it is there's no limits. It doesn't seem like there's a limit. There is a limit on my YouTube Premium. Speaking of YouTube Premium kind of goated. It's expensive, but like, I don't think I could ever return to that life. What kind of anime would you create, or what kind of streaming service? Streaming service. I don't know how I would answer your streaming service question, but I would love for Trails maybe to finally get like a good anime. Northern War was so boring and so forgettable. But if I could get like a Trails anime of something, I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. I would also happily accept gosh, I wouldn't know how you do like a Fata Morgana adaptation for anime, but yeah, I need a Trails mech fight. Okay, speaking of mech fights, have y'all been seeing that clip from Wuthering Waves? I'm like not really all that caught up on like Wuthering Waves and like how it all works or whatever, but like I think there's I guess there's these mechs and there's like something called like a Phrenodian or like whatever, the two mechs in Wuwa. Oh my god, Gacha Money is so crazy. Like I saw that mech when I jumped into Eli's stream one day. There was a day he was doing that patch, and I saw the mech as like a CG screen, and I was like, holy shit, is that Valimar? That's looking a lot like Valimar. Like the mech designs looked very Trails like, and I was like, huh, damn, could we get something like that, Falcom? Like they could maybe, I don't know. Falcom's still like kind of budget, but yeah. I see the comment that it was only one fight in the whole game. I mean, one fight in the whole game is kind of all you need if it's that peak, because that shit looked insanely like peak cinema. Alright, what am I doing here? Katsuya? Oh, also speaking of Persona 2, I wasn't talking about Persona 2 at all, but I just want to like get on this weird tangent. As I was looking for stuff to build thumbnails for Persona 2, because it's like really hard to find stuff for Persona 2. I ended up on the Persona 2 wiki, and holy shit, is that like major gaslighting. Like, I've never been like so confused navigating a wiki in my life. What happened to Mizuki in the thumbnail, by the way? We don't talk about that. That's another one. I feel like Somnium Files is also hard to put together something because I don't know what's gonna happen next. But the Persona 2 wiki was trolling me really hard because there were like 9 different like page articles of stuff that I've never heard of in my entire life about Persona 2, and I was like, that's not real, right? Like they didn't ever do that, right? I was like, I was looking through it and I was like, oh, there's a Persona 2 adaptation an anime adaptation that's on its 7th season that's Japan exclusive. And I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? And I tried looking for it and, you know, saw nothing. And I kept looking for it for a while because I was like, oh, like, this is like a weird thing to lie about. And like, lo and behold, I was just getting really gaslit for like an entire afternoon because I was seeing stuff about like a Persona 2 anime. I was seeing stuff about like a 3rd Persona 2 game that I never heard of that was like still in development. I was like seeing stuff about like, I don't know, it felt like someone was like, must have been like on a fever dream writing the wiki articles for that. It was like Hope something. Are we cooked? We're not.
Go.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. I'm like curious now that I'm talking about it, because talking about it like reawakened my like, I wouldn't say anger, but like annoyance, because it seemed so real. Persona 2. Yeah, Persona 2 Hope Harmony. Like, what is this? Like, who sat down and wrote this entire thing? I'm gonna put a link in the chat. Cause like this entire Wikipedia page, on top of like everything else that just exists on this fandom wiki, is super duper like, what is this? Like, why is on the character page, like, I don't think any of this is real. Like, why did they decide to do this? Who typed this despite TBA, right? Like, I go to like the Innocent Sin page and like the Eternal Punishment page, and like that's normal. Like, these are fine. They're really short. But it seems like someone just like sat down and wrote an entire Wikipedia like page dedicated to their like fake Persona 2 games. Like the new era of Persona 2, when you scroll over games and media, the end of Seven Sisters, Future Generation, Hope Harmony, there's an anime, like, what? MC name is Steve Perfect Pro Tag name. Like, I was feeling very, very out of sorts reading this. Because, like, one of the pictures that I grabbed for thumbnails came from this Wikipedia. And I was like, okay, yeah, like, sure. I'll grab that. We'll use that. And the rest of it is just straight, like, fake. Like, even looking up Hope Harmony and like all those games that they have listed in here, none of them show up on like fanfiction or like any of those websites, I think. But here they are on a Wikipedia. Like, if someone didn't make a like fanfiction for all of this is just the most unhinged way to creatively like make the story. Like, imagine, if you will, you have this concept for a game, but instead of like writing the story straight up, you write a Wikipedia that goes into detail about everything about said game, without having like the story or concept actually in existence. I got beef to pick with this Persona 2 person. Oh, 60 damage? Why was Balfour only taking like 12? It might just be the glasses, but Balfour also gives like mega Walter vibes. A little bit. It is just the glasses. All right, 32. Let's just keep dumping into decks. Okay, so there's like... We gotta go to the women's changing room, I guess, to find a guy? Okay. Angel was Maya, right? Angel was Baofu Katsuya. The doubles are pretty good. I think the doubles are nice because they don't ask questions after they're done. Oh, never mind. I lied. Like immediately, we were wrong. Now, if only those animations could get like skipped. Okay, the men's locker, but the women's locker room is here. Can we find the freak? Oh, look at him in the corner being a weirdo. Suspicious male staff member. I didn't take any panties, really. You're looking for the boxing gym key? Yeah, I got it. I'll lend it to you, so keep this a secret, please. Katsuya, do you want to do something about this? You're a cop, right? No? You borrowed the key? Oh, thank you. I knew there was a girl back there. I knew there was a girl back there? Nah, we're flaming his ass. Wrong, it was a panty thief. He just shoots him. This is the police. What are you doing here? What's in your pockets? Ow, that's smarts! You're under arrest, you sick pervert. Wait, I love that the game let me do that. There's no place in society for vagrants like that. We killed him. He killed him. He's dead. We didn't walk him out. What happened? Katsuya really is a cop. Now let's find Serizawa-kun. Tatsuzo's son said that Tatsuzo turned him into a joker. They weren't planning to create more jokers too, were they? Hey, wait up. You sure it's all right? You can guarantee my safety, right? Right? Hello, good evening. Hello, Eli. Good to see you. Good to see you. We just killed the panty thief. Like, straight up murdered. Yeah, going back to the fake wiki stuff before Persona 5 came out, there was a playlist of the OST for a fake Persona 5 game, all with cover art. Atlus fans really be doing too much. You know what? That's the same level of like unhinged that I feel like the Titanfall community has, or like the Half-Life community has. Wraith, Baofu Katsuya. Yeah, and I seem to remember Persona 6, like, isn't there Persona 6 stuff? Like, fake Persona 6 stuff? There's, like, plenty of it. It gets views.
It's a waste to keep this.
All right, boxing gym. Let's get down to business. Yeah, not being able to run from fights is probably the most brutal part of playing this on like the hard difficulty. Tengu is a Katsuya check. But it's kind of good because it forces me to do a lot of contacts and it forces me to do a lot of fights. Like, we might end up having to fight this guy. Oh, maybe not.
I didn't say one word.
But yeah, I feel like I've gotten way more Persona cards in this game than I ever did in Persona 2 Innocent Sin. Like, I've just been so much more on top of grabbing all of them. Okay, we'll make a save. And let's go have a nice little talk with Ulala. Maya used the gym key. Ulala! Serizawa-kun, are you alright? Don't come near me. We've arrested Yoichi Makimura. The law will punish him. There's no reason to throw your life away just for this lowlife. Listen to Suo. Makimura will get what's coming to him, so... Is Maya there? She's looking a little purple, right? I'm right here, Dada. Oh! Oh.
You still don't get it. You're the one I want to kill, Maya.
Oh, shit.
Joker, it's growing.
It's growing?
Women are demons, huh? My, we got no choice. We're gonna have to beat some sense into her.
Kind of a weird life from Battlefield 2. Okay. Shit, I didn't heal. Do I even have a heal? This could be bad. Yeah, Battlefield confirmed to have been hurt by women before. Oh, I don't have a heal. Uh-oh. Alright, well, we'll do our best. Actually, not having a heal for this fight's gonna, like, I don't think we can win this. Unless maybe we get lucky and, like, they have a weakness to something we do. Okay. Magaru? Oh! Oh, are we? Wait, okay, Maya can solo. Maya can solo her if she's like wind adjacent. Also, hello, Sky. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hopefully the ghost hunts were fruitful. How goes the unk maxing? Pretty good. It seems like Maya's never gonna die, but like everyone else might. Which just means Maya's gonna get even more ahead of the curve. More than she already was. She has 2 levels on the party. They broke Phasmo even more than it already was? Wait, Phasmo got worse? Wow, that sucks. You know what? Phasmo has always been like a pretty unique experience for me because I've pretty much wholly only played in VR. And in VR, that shit can get mega busted. Like, we may as well be a ghost when we're playing in VR, the way we can like phase through walls. If and when we desire. Maybe we should let Katsuya heal himself. Or maybe heal Balfu. Wait, you cannot heal Balfu? Oh, that's recover. We need a revival. They added cosmetics, but it's only slightly more involved than it used to be, but they also reworked how you hold things, and it's terrible. Oh. Oh, no. You hold things out further now, so it's all smaller and a little shaky. Yeah, I dropped into, like, jump stream for, like, a little bit, and I didn't really catch that, but I think when I was watching, like, y'all were in the lobby for a little bit. Like, the last thing I remember seeing, or the last thing I remember hearing was, like, I think Anna was talking about, like, trying to look for those strawberry bonbon candies. Which, if I might add, very, very good. Although I am out of my old people candy arc. I still respect old people candy, but we're not out hunting for it like we used to. Oh, no! We're not immune! Okay. Oh shit, you know what? Maya had something, didn't she? Didn't she have like an ability to nullify wind? Okay, let's make sure everyone gets the healing they need. Ooh. Get up, Maya. Also, I feel like Maya is supposed to be visible, but it might just be like emulator shenanigans that she disappears. Okay, wall of air. I don't know, we'll try water damage. And tackle. Oh, we're so good. And we're not doing water damage anymore. Let's just keep spamming that then. And also doing ice breath. We could just let it run. Oh, shit. I didn't realize what we were looking at just now. I like cursor memory. And then we want to do normal, since like if we're just gonna be spamming wind wall or whatever it's called. wall of air. We can just like keep swinging and like let the game play out. But yeah, I think top tier old people candy has to go to Werther's Originals. Warner's Originals are like my number one when it comes to old people candy. Ooh, you did not need to be doing that over to Balfu. Itayo override. Welcome in, Archelis. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Get him back up. He ain't missing out on that XP. I wonder if I have to keep recasting Wall of Air. Probably. It'd be wild if it made you immune to wind like the whole fight. Oh, no, we do need to keep recasting it. But Urana's looking pretty low. Did we get Wall of Wind out? Okay, we did. Oh, I don't think you need to do it again. Ooh. Damn, Balfo's kind of getting laid out. We should give him like a... something to keep him alive. Like, what if we gave him the muscle drink? Or maybe Maya should drink the muscle drink right now. Okay. And Maya on that wall of air. Katsuya can still do stuff. And Balfu, maybe drink a chewing soul? Or chew on a chewing soul. What do you think those taste like? For some reason, what comes to mind for me, I imagine it is like some sort of like Haichu. Like a Starburst type. Tobacco? Oh, we're in totally different ballparks there, Sky. Ooh. Yeah, I was always assumed it was snuff. Is that what snuff is? Tobacco? I've genuinely never known that was like another like term for it. Chewing tobacco, yeah. Huh. Oh, she's making it hard to live. Wait, Balfu, you were supposed to res Katsuya. What are you doing? Everyone pound the muscle drink. Yeah, we needed it. Oh my god. Oh no. Wait, we might lose if Baofu gets one tapped. Boy, isn't it great that we have so many items? I'm feeling really grateful that we have so many items. Okay, what's that gonna do if no one's here? Please do not keep doing Old Maid or we're gonna be stuck in limbo. Yeah, the enemies putting belt to ass. Oh no. Yeah, they are. Unfortunately. Oh, you know, I'm kind of not digging the cursor memory for certain things. Like, going down the list is kind of rough. Dog. This game seems to do that quite a bit, because the first boss we fought kind of kept us in this old maid loop too, didn't they? Okay, thank you. He might die, but... Oh, huge. Oh, the wall of air saved him from beyond. All right, we're back. Now, if both people try to use Balm of Life on Katsuya, we're going to get both people back. Or we're getting everyone back. Because someone's gonna get old maid jokered. Oh no. Baofu, please don't die. Let this be the attack to end all attacks. Nice. Not nice. Oh, nice. Go. I thought that would have killed Baofu. All right, start swinging, everyone. It's time. Yeah, Old Maid is a whack-ass skill. Although I guess knowing that they used Old Maid, I can just have Maya do something different next turn. Because Maya, I think, was doing the most damage with Zahn. Uh-oh. Ah. Now the question is to heal or not to heal. Let's not heal. Let's beta Marugula. Okay. Now, if only Maya... I hate that it resets the moves after they get old mated. Because now I gotta do Wall of Air again. And Baofu needed to do Sonic Punch. And Katsuya just needs to not die. If you're gonna hurt anyone, please don't be Katsuya. Everyone's dead. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, we're so good. Baofu is like, he hits like a wet noodle. All right, let's see that 60 damage from the Zon. 40's fine. We killed her! That was our oomph and we killed her! All right. You know how it is. All decks. I'm sorry, Maya. I didn't think it was true. I cursed you when I was drunk. Whatever I do, I usually fail. I've taken extracurricular lessons, obtained licenses, but never found a future in them. It seems that Maya had everything. Sorry, I'm such a fool. She's the evil one. You guys better finish her off before she hurts someone. Let's kill Makimura. Let's tie him up to the punching bag and kill Makimura. That's our friend. Hey, I'm not the one who tried to kill her best friend. She's the one with problems. So, officer, do your job and put her away. Don't you think she's a cruel person? You're wrong about her. Oh, can we get this wrong? Do we need to say yes she is, but? Is this gonna be a yes she is, but? Huh. No, let's go with the first one. Don't get taken in. I can see his ulterior motives. If Serizawa dies, the evidence to put you away goes with her. You think we're that stupid? You son of a... Hold it, Suo. Let me handle this. I wouldn't want to get you in trouble. My face. You're just gonna look the other way? You're a police officer, right? Do your job. Wait, he's right. Thanks, Serizawa-kun, for that one. Or thanks, Serizawa-kun, for that one. If I ever see your face again, I'll personally hunt you down. Wrong choice. I guess I figured game was pulling an okie dokie. Okay, I'll return the money. I won't con anyone anymore. I promise. Amano-kun, we should get her to a hospital. So that's it. A Joker is the same as a persona. No doctor can help you. If you want to yank that demon out of her, I know a place. You're talking about that velvet room, right? I guess we got no choice. Let's hurry. We dragged Oomph across all of Tokyo to the Velvet Room. Get exercised, get exercised. A joker is the heart's shadow. The heart exists only when there is light and dark. You can't just make it disappear. It retreats to the sea of unconsciousness for now, but it will rise whenever it can. That is up to Miss Serizawa. Maya. You've come around. You can rest easy, Serizawa-kun, but... The rest is up to me, right? I heard. I'm really sorry, Maya. I know I can't change what I've done, but I promise I'll be there when you need me. My grandmother always said to repay your debts. Alright, bet. We're oomphs again. Thank you, Maya. Voice of Anna. Ah, shit. I scrolled down in the guide a little bit. We did have to pick the second one. I mean, it made sense to me, but I thought the game was trying to bait me. And you know what's the worst part? I didn't make a fucking save at the choice. Why didn't I make a save at the choice? Fuck. Well, time to fight again. Yeah, let's do it. I know what I'm getting into. Real quick.
You finally get it? You're the one I want to kill, Maya!
It's real. Alright. Okay, here we go. And I'm also seeing that there's like a different strategy here. If only we had better like skills to use. The belt is coming back, but not for me. Damn! Okay, we gotta get Maya back up. It's okay. Just everyone try to get Maya back. Because she might do some bullshit. Old maid? Okay. Cool. And we've already got the old maid out, so back to punching, back to ice breath, back to wall of air. Oh, why is she punching so much this time? She's punching so much. Okay, things are going fine. Baofu needs to heal too. We've got our wall. So Maya can do something else. How did we do so much damage to her so fast last time? Okay. And now Baofu is going to be doing some bullshit, so can we just defend? Oh, nice. Oh. Well, maybe the benefit was that there was button memory. Stop punching, damn it! Okay, the fact that Katsuya doesn't like instantly die is good. Maya, Wall, Baofu, Sonic, Katsuya keep doing the same thing. Yeah, I don't know what Popina does. Okay. Who's doing what? Okay, so Katsuya is probably the one old mated, right? Yeah, damn. It's okay. Yeah, it causes poison or confuse, if I recall. Okay, we haven't seen Maya. We haven't seen everyone get hit with wind, so we can throw in a Zon. Panic in this one, I see. Big damage. Can we get away with it again? We can. Get ended. We can do it one more time. Oh, we can't. Oh, we can. A GG. Okay, we're not making the same mistake. Let me make a bunch of saves here. At least 2. Now imagine you pick the same option again. I'd be weak. You're wrong about her. Maya. Nice try, Makimura. We all know what you want to happen. Okay, and this is the same shit here. You know, it's funny because Katsuya just straight up killed the panty thief, but he was like, he was holding back for Makimura. Okay, let's get her exercised, and then we are back. It looks like all the dialogue's been the same up to this point, too, so. Yeah, let's have Maya call. Or not Maya, Anna. Hello, Amano-san? It's me, Anna Yoshizaka. I got your number from from Mayuzumi at Kismet. Noriko suddenly became a Joker, and someone kidnapped her. She must have used the Joker curse on someone. Everyone who's been kidnapped is being held at a club called the Zodiac. I'm going there right now. This is for saving me at the clock tower. Bye. So Noriko was the one behind the murders of the principal and the hit-and-run suspect. But why would anyone start kidnapping people who've used the Joker curse?
I'm sure we'll find out when we get down to that club. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Also, I forgot Hio's guy. So, Anna. Or not Anna. So Urara. Back when you were in the party, we had like 20 yen between the four of us. We're living an entirely different life. I was told by someone that Tony's shop sells some strange accessories. Okay. And you know Tony, the crazy foreigner? I heard he's selling some cool shit. This stuff's pretty popular. Go check it out. He's always giving us a hard time. Is that the accessory guy? Did he have anything for us? I think we spread a rumor. Well, I don't know. Is 15 luck better than like a shit ton of decks? Why is it only this one raises? Is it only showing me what vitality is? Meh. Everyone gets luck. Alright, so just like, should we just run it straight down to Zodiac? Because Zodiac was like right here. Okay, there's actually like a lot of stuff. Damn, that's crazy that they're like, come to Zodiac. And there's like all this side content that you can miss if you don't. So I guess there's like something that happens in Yumazaki? Talk to your whole party plus Chikarin?
I don't think that Anna girl is in the Mafia. And I don't think it's a trap either, but... well, a little extra caution doesn't hurt.
Kind of after that incident, something feels awkward. Maya, is there something you want to eat? I'll pay. Hit her with that, what was his name from San Andreas? Big Smoke? Hit her with that Big Smoke order.
A number 9.
Or whatever. Some shit like that.
It's not like you to have a grudge against Serizawa-kun, right? Hope she doesn't take it personally. She just needs some time.
Welcome to the Peace Diner. What will you order? We should eat. Why is the value meal the most expensive? For 1 strength? This place is ass. The shake gives you 5 strength. The value meal is atrocious. How about the french fries? 4 agility and the big piece burger. Wow, Maya got scammed. Is there anything else? Whatever shall we speak of? Make small talk. I indeed favor ninja movies, however I don't believe it was enough to make me talk like one. Okay. Many thanks to you. I shall be waiting for your next arrival. Was she the one who talked in Old English before? Good afternoon. What do you need? Talk with Jakaran. The place called Zodiac in this area has an evil secret casino. According to rumor, it's the main money source for the Mafia. I tried to find out more details, but Jakaran was actually too scared. But I'm scared. Okay. How about rumors? Roger Dodger, now I'd like to hear your information. Wonderful, very wonderful. Even I was not aware of such info. Do you know about Miracle Magazine? I hear if you send for its prize, you'll win a strange skill card. Any more? No more rumors. Okay. I guess we're good here then? And then Velvet Room. Oh. There's like a whole cutscene. Oh my, I didn't expect you would bring someone's memory shard to a place like this. Memory shard? It appears to belong to Master Tatsuya So somehow. It seems Master Tatsuya knows quite a few things that you do not. You will be able to learn them for yourself by peeking into this memory shard. However, there may be some things among them that you must not yet know. I encourage you to be prepared as you peek in. When did we get that? What is that? Excuse me? That sounds like I need to make a save. Additional scenario? Can I do this? Additional scenario sounds like it wasn't in the main game. That sounds like hella DLC shit. Oh, this is uncharted territory. It's not in the guide, y'all. It's not in the guide. Fuck it, we ball. Well then, farewell for a time. Persona 2 Eternal Punishment Lone Shadow, 13XX, 1647, Konan Lunar Palace. Oh, it's going too fast. Who is she? Come on in, Tatsuya-kun. The room over there is open, so feel free to use it. It's nothing but sex scenes. It's a PSP only scenario. Yo, Tatsuya laying pipe? I lived in bachelor housing until last year. I didn't have any privacy at all, though, so I splurged and rented this place. It's kind of big for someone living alone, so you came at just the right time. Wait, are you... You were kidding, right, Sky? I mean, come on. This is the only place with an open room close to my workplace. We'll carry the living room sofa to your room later, or would you prefer a bed? I got no idea. I mean, it just happens to feel very, like... This could devolve into some, like, crazy shit. But it wouldn't. Mana transfer time is nasty work. Also, back to work. Have a good time, Marcalis. The wagey KG awaits. Oh, and if you want to watch TV, you can use this room anytime. Huh. This is Maya saying this, huh? When I invited him into my home, clothes and what few cosmetics I own were scattered all over. I tried to keep chatting in as bright a tone as possible while I tidied up, but I might have sounded a little shrill and nervous. I don't know if he was being considerate or was embarrassed by the state of my apartment. He loitered by the window, stoic and silent without looking at the room. Oh, this isn't Maya, this is her, huh? Instead, the long shadow that bore down across my floor told the tale of his mental state, of lost bearings, of rejection, and of loneliness. He meant to vanish somewhere, like shadows slipping into darkness with the sunset, doing something all on his own, now and forever. But I wouldn't allow it. I've had circumstances that have been on hold for 10 years. That's right, this wasn't just his story, it was both of ours. Yamazaki Ward, Club Zodiac, 13 hours, 37 minutes earlier? That's Anna, right? Anna Yoshizaka-san. Who are you? The fact that she didn't deny it when I suddenly asked her name and instead asked for my identity proved that it was her. I was prepared for it and opened my purse and thrust my ID into her face. Her blank expression was unusual for a kid her age. I didn't much like my own surly portrait, which was printed above my full name and my rank as a policewoman. Ah, so she's an investigator. I'm Shiori Miyashiro with the Konan PD Juvenile Division. A pleasure to meet you. I only came here to use the bathroom. I'm just about to head home. Oh, she's not about to get caught up. She'd already guessed why a juvie detective and not one of the traffic cops she's acquainted with showed up at this hour. As Anna moved away from the wall she'd been leaning against, she told me a bald-faced lie and began walking towards the exit. That's not what I came here for. Not today. I've got things I want to ask you. Anna stopped, glanced over her shoulder, and fixed me with an emotionless stare. I realized she'd jumped to conclusions on why I'd come. Otherwise, it wouldn't have mattered what I said. She'd have tried to leave, just as she'd been doing to avoid causing trouble for the club. Every community has unwritten rules. She dropped out of school in the track and field scene and found her place in a world where she didn't belong. She was already a part of this apathetic subculture. You know that Daisuke Kaneda, the man who did the hit and run on you, got out on bail, right? What about it? He was killed. The first hint of emotion appeared on Anna's face. Even that was evanescent, and when her beautiful eyebrows, twisting with suspicion, returned to her old stony-faced mask, she let out a single brief breath. You know, I'm kind of missing this, like... This is feeling very, like, visual novel-y. I know we're playing Isomnium Files, but, like... I feel like the text in Isomnium Files isn't really as, like, picture painting as this right now. Like, Isomnium Files benefits from having, like, pretty cool visuals, like, already. And so you came to investigate me? When did he die? Anna no doubt knew far too well what the cops would ask at a time like this, due to the incident that ended her sports career. She beat me to the punch by asking for Kaneda's estimated time of death. Or actually, like, I don't know. This feels more like reading a book than playing a visual novel. She wasn't just gutsy, but also quick on the uptake. Naturally, she would have an alibi. It wasn't like I doubted it either. But with the state of Samaru City, it was possible to kill a person without ever personally laying a hand on them. I'm not interested in your alibi. A proper investigator will no doubt come ask you about that soon enough. What I want to know about is this. Have you seen this before? I pulled out a message card with white letters printed on a black field and handed it to her. You're next. The hell is this? The sender is Joker. He's the bizarre, murderous monster from Rumor. You know, the one where if you call your number from your cell, he'll kill someone you hate for you. You've heard of him, right? Something identical to that had arrived at Kaneda's home. It seems like Joker's conscientious enough to send an advance notice. I never would have expected it would have matched the rumor so perfectly. Oh, so you think I asked him to kill the guy? Sorry, but if I'd want him dead, I'd have done it myself. Anna casually flipped the card over, glanced at the address, and was about to hand it back when she stopped herself. This was the second time today she made that face. Yeah, saying that to a detective, I mean, I guess it's fine because they're already dead, so like, what are they gonna do? But that's right, it's my own address. Oh, I wish there were message logs. So is someone out to get Shiori then, is what I'm assuming? You got any hunches? I think it's a prank. There could be some kid who's got a grudge against me for the work I do. Okay, yeah, I read that right. But no, this is my doing. I called the Joker and asked him to kill Shiori Miyashiro. I didn't know if she was lost for words, but Anna's expression didn't return to its blank mask. There were probably a lot of guys who'd love to see her make a different face from her usual mask. My efforts would have been praised by those gyrating bodies on the dance floor. Although I doubted it was this face the guys wanted to see. Have you ever called your number from your own cell? Normally it acts as though the line's busy and won't connect, but this went through. He never said a word. The person from Rumor definitely picked up the line. Yeah, phrasing though? I mean, very intentional phrasing. Why'd you give him your own name? There's no way I could test it using someone else's name. Hey, how was it for you? Does Joker just kill the other person, or does he demand a reward or compensation or something? Have you ever held a conversation with him or seen him in person? His hair, you think if he didn't cut it, it'd look like an unkempt lion's mane? Maybe he's in his late 20s, maybe around 27, 28. As I prattled on, Anna appeared to shut me out again. With a cold look, she stretched her arm out again and handed the advance notice back to me. Ooh, I don't know if this is... No, she's just looking our way. I was gonna say, like, it looks like a shadow was on her face on the sprite. You want to know so bad? Why not ask him? If there really is a Joker, he'll come kill you, right? Sorry. Since you went to the trouble of preparing that little prop, I didn't ask him to kill anybody. Exactly right. If the Joker was just as rumored, even if I had left him alone, he'd come to me. I just had to wait. That was my intention in the beginning. That's why I gave my name to whoever was loitering on the other side of that bug tap. Despite that, I paid this girl a visit, because I wanted to calm my nerves. The photo of the victim flashed before my eyes. I'd seen the picture at the Assembly HQ investigating the bizarre serial murders. Nobody wanted to die like that. If she had requested a murder from Joker, then I might have gotten a clue leading to his identity. Then I would have been able to arrest Joker before there'd be any more victims. But that meant this luckless girl would be accused of either being an accessory to the prime suspect for the murders, or else instigating them. I was in such a hurry to capture the true Joker that I'd only thought about my own benefit and unconsciously hoped for that. So naturally, she'd held me in contempt. This wasn't how a policewoman representing the juvenile division, which handled the well-being of young people, should have conducted herself. Still, I was a little relieved. Judging by how she had reacted so far, the girl was innocent. My expressly accusatory interrogation had pissed her off. You're absolutely right. Sorry for giving you the third degree. I really ought to confirm it myself after all. I looked into her without permission from the investigation HQ, so I had to make up for offending her when she was also a victim of a crime. I might have been working on my own, but if I broke faith with the system, I'd end up just another dirty cop. That wasn't an option for me. Besides which, the name of the game was to unmask, stop, and arrest Joker. I steeled myself, approached the employee at the entrance, showed him my badge, and spoke. This club has a VIP floor further in, right? Are there any entrances besides the door over there? The man tried to avoid meeting my eyes. He knew I was going to be trouble.
Nah. We recently switched owners in the back mid-renovation. And the back's mid-renovation. Nobody's using it right now, so it's empty.
How convenient. I'd like you to rent it to me till morning. Could you give me the key?
No way, I'm a part-timer. I don't know nothing about that kind of shit.
This club reported that it's a Type 3 business, right? I wonder what time it is now. Just when did the alcohol start flowing freely? I'm sure you know the food and entertainment laws. If you don't, perhaps I could take you on a tour of the police station. Damn! Shiori kind of like crazy with it. I've only known her for a couple of like moments here, and like she's pretty cool. I think at worst you get a month of casual leave. The new owner won't get mad, right? Casual leave. In other words, he'd be arrested as an accomplice, and the business would get suspended. By law, businesses where customers stand and dance must report applying for a license to serve food and drink. But once they get it, they can't do business past midnight. Stupidly honest clubs that close that early aren't popular. If they want to do business till dawn, they need to apply as a restaurant that serves liquor late at night. But if they do that, they can't let the customers dance anymore. So-called small and medium-sized clubs conduct legally gray business practices just by looking the other way. I'm the exact opposite. She's a pretty face, but a real annoyance for a good time. I mean, like, yeah, she is very, like, by the books, but I think in a cool way. Like, I don't think she'd be a good hang, but I think she's a cool character. Like, our ass would not want to chill with her.
I understand. But what the hell are you going to do? Please don't get me in trouble.
Thanks. I'm just gonna dance till dawn. If I survive, that is. He gave me 2 keys and I handed the man my business card, which had my cell number on it. It was the card I'd give to kids it's the card I'd give to kids I was providing guidance to. I'd tell them to call me if they had any problems. Naturally, to prevent misuse, it didn't mention that I was a policewoman. Then I politely asked for his cooperation, namely to call me if anyone else tried to enter the VIP floor. I added that if morning comes and nobody leaves, he should also call Sergeant So of the Criminal Investigations Division. Sergeant So mentioned. I emphasized that he not contact any other policeman. I was sure Detective So would be shocked if he got a call like I requested. After all, we'd never really talked before anyways. Even if he only knew me by name, I knew him well. The hell are you trying to pull? All the victims up until now have been targeted in places where they were alone. If I'm going to head into the back, staying by myself is ideal. There's no exit or entrance besides this one, so if anyone but me leaves through here, that means they're the Joker. That card from before, it's the real deal. Hurry up and go home. Not all adults are as understanding as I am, so keep your carousing to a minimum. No matter what happens, you mustn't come peek inside. That guy you mentioned earlier, Detective So. He'll probably come see you before long. He's heading the investigation on 501. Joker. When he arrives, explain to him what I asked you tonight. And tell him you don't know anything beyond that. He doesn't think you requested the hit from 501 either. She's like so cold and calculating. Upon telling Anna that, I passed through the door to the VIP floor. Just in case, I locked the door from the inside. If I were 501, there's no way I'd ignore a locked room mystery of this caliber. The hallway connected to the secret dance floor changed into a red Chinese-style design. Word on the street was that nobody got in without the say-so of a regular. It looked like the rumors that the Taiwanese mafia bought out this club were somehow true. Before, when I came to do guidance for the students of Kasugayama High, Club Zodiac was a cheap place arranged with constellations as the name implies. While walking through a vulgar red corridor, the sword only the nouveau riche. How do you say that? It's like nouveau riche? I think it's nouveau riche. The sword only the nouveau riche could like. I pulled out my cell and called a familiar number. After the 5th ring, someone picked up the line. Just like before, the rumor was true. Is that how many rings you get before a call goes out of, like, on hold or whatever? You remember how I asked you to kill Shiori Miyashiro? She's on the VIP floor at Club Zodiac in Yumazaki Ward. Yeah, Nova, I think, is how to say it, but not sure. That's all I said before I hung up the phone. There was no going back anymore. By the end of the night, I'd know if the rumors were true or not. If I failed, I'd just add another corpse to the pile. Damn. She's ready to die like that? Suo household garage, 1:34 a.m. Oh, this is gonna be Suo.
At that moment, I remembered everything. I remembered that I was from the other side, and everything that had happened there. Mayane, Mayazumi-san, Hikichi, Lisa, and June. We swore we'd never forget each other, and then we were torn apart. My friends watched Mayane and me. Mayane. The other Mayane was smiling right before my eyes. Are you okay? You're not hurt. Sorry about that, I'm such a klutz. Wait, have we met somewhere before? We did. We did, yes we did. There's no way I could have forgotten, even if you told me to. Absolutely. Back when we were kids, I was always chasing after you. That's right. Please never stop smiling like that. June and I promised we'd protect your smile. But I screwed up. The first time was 10 years ago. The second was in his world. And the third time... Damn it. Damn it. I got the hell out of there. I had no idea what I should do. That's why I shut myself away within the body of the other me and decided to sleep. If I saw nothing, heard nothing, and felt nothing, then maybe, just maybe, the peaceful days everyone had gained would continue uninterrupted. But there was no way he would let that slide.
Damn. Damn, we out here with crazy ass visuals. Is that Nyarlathotep? I've never known how to say that name either.
You may flee your sins and hide yourself if you like, but you do know what will become of this world, don't you? You marionette strung on the threads of fate. No one can escape the jaws of despair. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. In my dream, he left a brand on my right hand, the mark of a sinner possessed by darkness. It dawned on me what was about to happen. People can neither run nor hide from themselves. It was one thing I had to do. If you want my life, I'll give it to you. If you tell me to fall into darkness, I'll do it. But I won't let anyone have their way with Mayane, or this world where my friends live. I'm the only one he can do as he pleases with. But I won't go down easy. In exchange for everything, in exchange for everything I am, I'll burn that scornful, faceless mask and everything else of his to ash. It's the one and only thing I can do to atone. Suddenly the cell phone rang. It wasn't my brother. His calls were already blocked without me having to do anything. Looks like this me got along with his brother about as well as I did with mine. The caller ID said it was from Ana Yoshizaka. I knew the me on this side hung out with Yoshizaka, but I'm not really him. I can't respond to her like he would. It rang 10, 20, 30 times before I gave up and took the call. If nothing else, as long as I was temporarily borrowing this body. I figured it'd be better to tell Yoshizaka I can't stay in touch.
Damn. Damn, wait, like this side story is getting hella juicy. So like I didn't realize, or I never really thought about the fact that they're inhabiting some sort of body of a previous so, or yeah, you know what I mean? Because like I just thought that they had memories of like their past, and then like kind of like they had both memories, but from what it sounds like, it's like the other side's memories or the other side's spirit kind of just shunted the fucking spirits of like the people who lived here. Like that shit just got like thrown into the void, and they're like operating not knowing what happened in this like world before. Enjoy the juice, we gotta pass out for now. No worries. Thank you for stopping by, Sky. Appreciate it. Tatsuya, you're not hurt, are you? Like and subscribe for the lore. We love lore. Big lore heads. I was watching the Outer Wilds documentary today that was talking about like the pins of oh, and I really needed to unpin my message. Was talking about the different kinds of like players that exist. How there's like 4 archetypes of like, you have the shooter who likes playing like stuff against people or like, you know, like the challenge. You have the achievers who are like people who enjoy like playing stuff to get like high scores and achievements and things like that. You have the socializers, people who like play stuff for the social aspect. And then you have explorers who like play shit for like, you know, like story and lore and all that shit. I feel like I definitely fall into that explorer category. Tatsuya, you're not hurt, are you? No. Well, I thought something happened. I knew that Yoshizaka had been waiting all night for me on this side to show up at Club Zodiac. But she didn't blame me for ditching her or ignoring the phone. She just expressed her relief. The only person she'd talk like this to is the other me. On the other side, I had also had close relationships, just like he and Yoshizaka have here. My chest hurt. Tatsuya, you said your brother was a cop, right? Earlier, this weird cop chick came and holed herself up in the VIP floor. Oh, you know what I really dig about this too? This also explains, in my head, why Tatsuya is called Tatsuya here and not Gagaman. I mean, like, I don't know if maybe if I imported my save, he would have been, like, continued to be called Gagaman. But I think it's even more sad for him to continue to be Gagaman from the other side. And then now he's in a body that looks like his, but is, like, entirely a different name with like, different experiences. That's a scary idea. Tatsuya, you said your brother was a cop, right? Earlier, this weird cop chick came and holed herself up in the VIP floor. Seems like she called Joker and told him to kill her. She asked Nakamura-san to give your brother a ring in the morning if she didn't come out. You don't want to see your brother, right? I'm gonna go check up on her in a bit, but it'd be better if you didn't come tonight. Yeah, taking over alternate bodies would be an insane move, yeah. That's a horror story just on its own. Like, waking up in a body that isn't yours and with like an unfamiliar name and like similar but not exactly similar experiences, like, genuine horror. That's all. The other me had probably never broken a promise. Yoshizaka still believed I would come, so she went out of her way to call so I wouldn't run afoul of my brother on this side. The bigger shock was hearing her say Joker's name. On the other side, Mayane and the rest of us had fought against Yoshizaka, who had become one of Joker's minions. Yeah. Gaganum, this is my body, man, Gaga. We might be doing something like that when we get to our second, when we have our name drop. I mean, we're gonna become Nietzsche, right? So, like, nah, I'm not that edgy. I'm not that edgy. Nietzsche is just, like, a fun name. I imagine somebody being, like, Stinkmeaner in the Boondocks when he took over Tom. Oh, fuck. That was such a wild scene in the Boondocks. Yeah, Nietzsche steals Gagaman's body. Nietzsche is a different persona. No, I can't do that. There's another VTuber who does a, like, almost exactly that, and, like, we'd be still in his flow. But the bigger shock was hearing that, oh, I already said that, yeah, hearing Joker's name. So is this the moment they found out that Joker existed in this universe? It's just like, fuck, even here too. Don't, Yoshizaka. Don't you dare go in. I'll go. Get out of there right now. Don't get anywhere near Joker.
Yoshizaka? Okay, if that's what you say, I'll do it, Tatsuya.
The me on this side called Yoshizaka by her first name. I didn't have time to correct myself though. Joker might have already been close. I was concerned about the woman dropping my brother's name too. On the other side, my best friend Jun Kurosu put on the Joker mask after he screwed with his memories. But Jun kept his final promise. He should have lost his memory of the other side, and now be living peacefully on this side as Jun Kashihara. Someone who wasn't Jun had become this side's Joker, and is committing serial murder as his pawn. Marking the end and a new beginning, I vividly recalled the last line of the Oracle of Maya, which had served as the trigger to the destruction of the other side. The same thing that happened on the other side was happening here. The distortion that he had said over 10 years ago had extended over 2 worlds. He had known from the start what choice we'd make after losing Mayane, and how things would turn out afterwards. Gritting my teeth, I grabbed an extra helmet for Yoshizaka, just in case, and sped off into the city at night on my motorcycle. Fine then. I'll go ahead and tear the slimy distortion he wove into causality to pieces. And then finally, I'll rip his throat out. This is kind of long for like a episode 1, huh? But like, I'm all here for it.
Tatsuya.
When I reached the club, Yoshizaka spotted me and came running up with a slight limp, a reminder of a hit and run. Why are you still here, Yoshizaka?
Sorry, but...
Yoshizaka finished explaining what was going on. The club employee called out to me looking nervous. He was acquainted with the other me, Nakamura, if I remembered right. Yo, Tatsuya, I heard that I heard from Ana-chan. But Detective So's your big brother, right? I ain't calling the pigs from the club. You know that lady cop too? Damn it, this ain't funny. Normally the new owner's got the man's number. Nakamura-san, lend me the key to the back. I know you've got a spare. I'll talk to her. Talk? Hell no! She said to ring it in if anyone tried to go in after her. She's a cop, dude. A cop. You don't have to call. I spotted and picked up a business card that I guess the lady detective had left on the counter. Shiori Miyashiro. I went ahead and memorized her name and phone number. He's just like... Damn, man. He's aura farming. Like, he heard Joker and instantly locked the fuck in. That's our goat. The next instant, the card burned up in my hand and turned to ash. Was that some magic trick? Nakamura yelped in surprise. Even Yoshizaka, whose expression hardly ever changed, widened her eyes. Still, they wouldn't have been able to see the arms of my persona, Apollo. The key. When I held out my hand, Nakamura got the key out from the case and handed it over, trembling with fear. The only spare I got right now is the key for that door. You know there's another door deeper in, right? I forgot the key for that one in the staff room. While I nodded, I grabbed the wooden sword that was crammed into the umbrella stand behind the counter. Given what kind of club this was, the rare brawl would break out between customers. The other me knew Nakamura had prepared it for self-defense, meaning I knew too. Hey, you couldn't be Joker. You couldn't be, right? When I looked up at him, Nakamura shrank away.
Don't go spreading weird rumors. If it's the same as the other side, that'll cause problems. Other side? The hell are you talking about? You're freaking me out, man. I paid Nakamura no more mind. When I tried to head for the VIP floor, Yoshizaka blocked my way. You've been acting weird lately. Are you really Tatsuya? Women really are sharp. She was half right and half wrong. But then, it was natural for her to have suspicions. The other me would have dealt with them better. He'd even joked around with her before. Tried to get Yoshizaka to laugh with some lame impression. Not like me. It was extremely unlikely I'd get Yoshizaka to move until she got an acceptable answer. Nothing for it. I decided to tell her the truth. I'm me. Do I look like anyone else to you? On the other side, I had a scar on my back, carved there by Pseudo 10 years ago. The other me wouldn't have it. Or shouldn't. I was borrowing the body of that me. She wouldn't know about any scar on my back as long as I didn't strip. This side branched off by erasing the fact that me, Mayane, Akichi, Lisa, and June met 10 years ago. Me and Mayane never got attacked by Pseudo either. But lately, ever since I started to take control of it, scars have started appearing on this body too. It's an omen that the other side is in the process of encroaching on this side.
Damn. Persona 2? Did Final Fantasy steal a lick from Persona 2? Final Fantasy 14? Some like shard bullshit? They're merging the shards! There's gonna be a big calamity!
Without replying, Yoshizaka bored her eyes into mine. She was tall for a woman, but I still had head on her. She couldn't tell that I was a different Tatsuya on the inside. Could she? Weren't you gonna do as I said? Go home already, Yoshizaka, before things get any worse. Yoshizaka averted her eyes.
Is someone really gonna kill her? I said some awful shit to her.
I didn't know what she said to her, but Yoshizaka didn't need to worry about this. That other woman should have taken responsibility. She was the one who caused this mess. Don't worry, Yoshizaka. I won't let her get killed. That's why I came here.
Hey, what do you intend to do, Tatsuya?
Atone for my sins. Don't get involved with me for a while. With that said, I slipped past Yoshizaka. Anytime I got involved with someone else, it brought me pain, without fail. I didn't want to let anyone else feel like this ever again. With this, I'd bring all of this to an end.
Wait, we can play as him? It's playable? I thought we were just gonna be reading this whole time. Okay, is it saving? I just want to make a proper save this way. Okay. Damn, they added a big ol' thing. Okay, let me make my saves.
The lady who entered the back earlier, she was such a babe. The kind that's way too classy for a place like this. Why did she come here? You think maybe she's divorced her middle-aged husband and came here to drink away her sorrows? Meaning if I hit on her now, chances are high I'd strike out.
Joker? Who cares what he does as long as I'm having fun? The DJ had his fortune come true, but I'm not getting any luck in Wonglong these days. How come it's just me?
Pump it up, y'all. You gotta hear my fresh beats. My Canada flavor. Fortune telling's the bomb. I don't work. You need fortunes in your life, so do I. So do you. Hell yeah.
I wonder how long the side stories are for the PSP, like exclusives. Like, if it's as long as like episode I guess or some shit, like, it makes me incredibly sad that Persona 2 hasn't been like remastered for like modern consoles. Cause like this is huge. And like the storytelling is just so good. Now some lady from earlier entered the back. I wonder what kind of person she is. Think she rolls with a bad crowd?
Long Chizuru, the fortune teller, is hot as hell. Just once I'd love if she'd give me a reading in person, but you figured that'd be pretty pricey, huh?
She might have been beautiful, but she had an air around her like she was definitely twisted on the inside. No, for real. And anyways, don't talk about other women right in front of me. Anna. Tatsuya.
I'm not gonna say anything else, but please don't bust up the club. Please? Oh, and that wooden sword is mine, so take care of it.
Oh, we will. We will. Oh, but that means we're gonna get fights.
On the other side, the hallway had a cheap-looking upholstery spangled with constellations to match Club Zodiac's name. Here it had been changed to Chinese-style red upholstery. Nakamura had said the proprietor had changed. I wonder if they were trying to set up a Chinese restaurant in the interior. Then a few winged monsters I'd never seen before dropped down from the hallway ceiling. They were not altogether hornets, nor crabs, nor ants, nor vampire bats, but creatures unpleasantly, horrifically eerie. If I wasn't awakened to my persona, just looking upon them might have driven me mad and sent me screaming from the room. That's how big of a punch they packed. They snapped back their wings with a whip-like crack, and a malicious buzz started emanating from their abdomens, which were swollen like a hornet's. They had mouths on what looked to be their heads, but it seemed like their voices came from below. I couldn't quite pronounce it correctly myself, but I heard noises like Biyaki or Bayaki and Lala Hastur. At any rate, they were probably his bright idea. This meant that there would be demons past this point. You're telling me to do a warm-up, huh? Sorry. I'm not gonna waste my time swatting flies. Get out of here. Now.
Yeah, not the crotch voices.
When I grumbled that to him, he was watching from somewhere. They made that grating la-la noise from their abdomen simultaneously, then flew with incredible vigor through the narrow hallway at me.
Oh.
Yo, my...
This song, though? Wait, oh my gosh. It's peak. Oh, what if we die? There's no way. There is a way that we die. Does Tatsuya have healing? He might need healing. Oh, he's definitely gonna need healing. Oh, thank God that we have our items. Damn, what if you just got hard stuck in here? Think they're weak to fire? Bugs? Hornets? Probably. If I burned a bee, I think it hurt. Ah. Yeah, this is such a jammer. You know, I'm starting to think the heart yearns for an Utawara Ramono. Cause like I kind of really like the like introspective like thoughts dialogue before fights and stuff like that. Like just having straight up fights like this without like dungeon traversal like is kind of cool to me. Although we might have a dungeon traversal like in a couple of seconds. Let's see. Did they add a whole last dungeon? When they died, the monsters foamed violently like dry ice. Then they vanished, leaving behind a nose-twisting stench. I couldn't afford to drag my feet here. I needed the other key that Nakamura forgot in the staff room in order to enter the VIP floor further in. It'd be easy to bust down a single door, but there was a policewoman inside. If I made a show of busting in the club, I'd get Nakamura in trouble, and the other me would get accused of a crime he wouldn't remember committing. I wanted to do this as carefully as possible. I ran in heading for the staff room. Do I know where it is? Okay, so this is just like a whole thing. Well, I guess we gotta find that staff room. Oh, shit. Hey, how did we end up back here? What? Oh, I was supposed to go upstairs. Does that mean there's no monsters on this floor? 3 Onusas. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh, and the music here is different too. Damn. Damn, they really went all out for Tatsuya.
You are not good enough.
Well, I hope the staff room is on the first floor. Otherwise, we're gonna have a lot of fights. And I don't think we can run. Yeah, no running. So we'll just like run it down.
I'm not good enough.
Okay, so this is a dead end. Kind of. There's something back there. Just a shame that we ran back when we didn't need to. Oh no. Wait, we're fine. We win these. That is the risk we play when we use the speed up. Maybe we should use the salt. Decrease encounter rate for a limited time. Oh, let's just use this. Okay. So there's like ick on the floor. We don't want to touch that.
You okay with that?
Let's see what these guys do. Okay, that's nothing. Yeah, because I doubt we can contact them. I mean, we could, but just with Tatsuya here, like, that's going to be rough. And also, I don't know how you would do this. This feels like it'd be awfully balanced unless you did the casino shit that I did. Like, you'd have to come back and do this, probably. At least on Nightmare. Or what's the difficulty? It's not Nightmare. I'm like Trails Pilled. I think it might have just been hard.
Don't get in my way.
I mean, I could try and contact. This is fine. This is too unquestionably a secret room, but Shuri Mayashiro was nowhere inside. According to Yoshizaka, it seems she requested her own death so she could arrest Joker. Normally a single detective wouldn't go that far. It also concerned me that she forbade contact with any police officer besides my brother. There must have been something else going on. Could it have been that there was some connection between the police and Joker? Whoa! I spotted the key on top of the table, but when I tried to approach, the corners of the room twisted mushily with a nauseating stench, and from the twisted space, several filthy tentacles stretched out. I jumped back and just barely evaded them as the tentacles flung a thick mucus across the entire room. Smoke rose violently from the walls. This thing's limbs were melting them. Something was trying to rip through dimensions using the tentacles stretched to the walls as a foothold and force its way into this side. This is very, like, eldritch. The walls crawled and so did my flesh. I had never seen this thing until now either. It seems the demons on this side were more grotesque and in worse taste than the other ones that I'd seen on the other side. La Shub Nigorath! Its body was at once like a festering cloud, an octopus in a twisted tree, and its many mucus-discharging mouths set my teeth on edge. Its black feet were split like goat hoofs. If a normal person had seen this monster, they'd probably have gone insane. No way, it's like the Persona 2 Unk gang is like out here playing normal Persona, and Tatsuya Gagaman is like in Silent Hill Call of Cthulhu. When you awaken to your Persona ability, to the other you who possesses powers like gods and demons, you become able to summon a Persona. If you call forth a god who holds sway over fire like my Apollo, you can even manipulate flames at will. In the depths of human hearts shared with all people, there is a domain where mythological archetypes dwell, and they grant an influence over an individual's personality development. Mayane has said that anecdotes of mythological divinities the world over probably exist because of that. Gods and demons exist not in heaven and hell, but in the hearts of humanity. Personas even have an influence on physical and mental abilities. My ability to wield a sword like a master, and my resistance to terror, are both thanks to my persona. Gods and demons are not the only archetypes sleeping in the human heart. Archetypes mentioned? Metaphor was out stealing shit from Atlus? Atlus was stealing from Atlus?
If the collective unconsciousness is where all human psyches are born and returned to, that means I too exist somewhere in the world of the subconscious as a master of arms. But neither you nor I belong on this side. Go home. If I didn't settle things fast, I'd suffocate on this thing's stench and the reek of the burning walls. I might have been a persona user, but if I couldn't breathe, I'd die.
Ooh, do we like a nuclear damage? Nah, we'll use fire. Let's make some calamari. Youch! What the fuck? Oh no. Oh, we're dead. We've lost. And I can't restart from this fight. Oh, please don't die. Ah!
No, I can't die yet.
Oh no, we're gonna get main menued, aren't we?
Tatsuya, so will you perish here without having saved her? The brand that he engraves upon you is what cannot be destroyed by anyone but you. Now once more, venture forth from the time you have engraved.
Game over. Can I get like a restart from the fight? Oh no! Loud. Damn, okay. So we gotta mentally be ready to like be making saves everywhere for this man. Yeah, and we can just go like straight to the staff room. But this is gonna be nasty work. And it was not this way. Okay. Floor 2. I think I went left last time. Let me just run this shit down. And then it was like through here. There was a staircase. Staff room. Oh, I didn't make a save! I mean, I guess I can make a save right here, but like on a different slot. Because we have more health this time. Fire didn't work. Let's try nuclear. Reflected too? Do we have to do normal attacks? Let's try punching it. Okay, we gotta heal next turn. Oh, nice, it's weak. turbid mist. I really like this song. It's kind of like Heavy Jammer. Surprisingly, this guy is like super beefy. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to deal with this if you don't have items. Like, are you just not meant to do this until way later? Fuck, man, everything hurts, and we're gonna die. Again. Unless they do that, like, one move that doesn't do any damage. Oh, we're dead. Man!
No, I can't die yet.
Okay, that's fine. We can just stay doing this. Is that lowering, like, our defense? Punch, punch. Okay, and I think we even need to heal right now. Should we heal? I think we gotta play better safe than sorry. Because if it hits a, like, whatever it called again, we're not gonna live a second turn. GG. The second I managed to kick that pseudo goat out of this world, I grabbed the VIP floor key and leapt out of that stinking room. When Nakamura saw the state inside, he'd scream. I tried my best to be careful though. I hope he wouldn't blame the other me afterwards. Okay. Now we really need SP. Was this game just not made to be played on hard? Because, like, I know on easier difficulties, you get SP back when you walk around. Okay, where are we going? Let me make my saves. Maybe up these stairs. VIP floor. Tatsuya is the VIP floor key. A big save here. His dream again. I was so sick of it. It's all because lately I've been doing research. It's because lately I've been doing research on 501 right after getting off work. Oh, no, this is the detective. This dream again? I was so sick of it. It was all because lately I'd been doing research on 501 right after getting off work. I hadn't slept well at all. When I leaned my back on the wall next to the VIP floor entrance, I started lucid dreaming while upright. She's gonna awaken to her persona! A golden butterfly danced in the round room that was encircled by pillars. Its flight pattern was even frailer than usual, but I knew what was about to happen. I mean, the butterfly was just going to turn into a masked person and ask me my name, like always.
My kid brother had bugged me into playing this weird game, and ever since I've had this dream over and over again. Sure enough, the butterfly vanished and the masked person took its place. There's something unusual though. Their androgynous voice was harder to hear, and their body had gone dim and see-through. Now that I thought about it, the space between the pillars was redder and hazier than usual too. It doesn't matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you. Besides, nobody ever believed me when I told the truth anyways. I had seen him. The man who dismembered my little brother.
Oh shit.
What I wanted to know was the butterfly person's name. You want to know mine? Tell me yours first. Now that I was an adult, it was different. What I wanted to know was whether the rumor was true or not. The rumor that Joker is Tatsuya Sudo. The monstrous serial killer from 10 years ago, who was never caught. Becoming a policewoman let me figure out that the culprit was Tatsuya Sudo, son of the Tatsuzo Sudo, the incumbent minister of foreign affairs. I had no proof though. In which case, I'd just have to prove that the culprit from back then and Joker were one and the same. Just as the rumors said, and then figure out where he was. It had taken me 10 years to get to this point.
It's wild and I keep saying it because it is, yeah.
My dream and my memories had gotten all mixed up. Just then I heard the door unlock and the knob turn. I drew my P230 JP from my backside holster, pulled back the hammer and disengaged the manual safety. And then I shot a high school kid. The trigger would be lighter this way than if I just released the safety and shot using double action. Huh. Ever since the Investigation Bureau for 501 was formed, the order for all officers to be armed had been officially given to the Juvenile Division and cooperating jurisdiction.
Yeah, come to think of it, it's crazy to give the Juvenile Division a gun. Right? It just goes like to show how serious the like Joker shit is.
The entrance opened quietly, and a tall shadow entered the dim dance floor backdrop by lighting. He carried a cylindrical weapon turned over in his hand. It looked like a sword, which matched the weapon wounds on 501st victims according to the forensic investigation. "This is the police! Throw down your weapon!" My voice sounded hoarse as I yelled that. Aiming at the shadow's head from the side. I could have used the hot green tea.
Shiori Miyashiro, right?
"I have my gun aimed at your head. Throw down your weapon." The shadow barely moved, as if he was a statue. But I didn't know if he was prepared for this. He immediately released his lethal weapon. I kicked it away where it fell on the ground, then shouted at him again with my gun still trained on him. "You're under arrest for being in violation of the Swords and Firearms Control Law. Hands behind your head and drop to your knees." He placed his hands on the back of his head and immediately dropped to his knees. I couldn't let my guard down though. His victims weren't just cut down. There were somewhere it seemed like they were eaten alive. Wait. His victims weren't just cut down. There were some where it seemed like they were eaten alive. Who knew what kind of deadly weapon he had hidden on him? Damn. If he showed even the slightest sign of resisting, I intended to gun him down without hesitation. Japanese police officers can't do shooting practice beyond 36 bullets worth a year, so it's difficult for us to hit a moving target. Huh. Damn. Huh.
I bet Joker's just watching this and going, Lamau, she thinks she's me.
Not to mention there was no way you could stop homicidal maniacs and junkies with a single 32 caliber bullet. Overseas, there is a controversy over whether even a 9mm caliber bullet would have enough force. Well, of course, there's probably a problem with using excessive force. The truth is, though, I wanted 501 dead. He was clearly the culprit. Even if I secured him, he'd receive a non-indictment due to him being of unsound mind, get institutionalized, and if I was unlucky, be back on the streets before a few months had passed. He'd leave, free as a bird, without anyone asking what his crime was. In this country, there's no judicial institution in place to handle mentally impaired people who've committed atrocious crimes. Involuntary institutionalization ultimately only targets the mental disability. They can't handle them as criminals. Consequently, once it's been judged that there's no fear of them harming themselves or others, they must be discharged immediately, even if the very doctor who examined them felt there was a risk of recidivism. I'm getting a little bit of like judgment from this character too. Shiori's kind of giving me like a more cold, calculating Yagami. Maybe like Kuwana? I don't know. We haven't finished Lost Judgment, and we only know like brief tidbits. There have been several movements trying to introduce measures preserving law and order with stronger binding force. However, they've been stymied many times over because of strong protests from the opposing factions that tout protection of human rights. So then what about the human rights of the victims? The rights of the victims who had one day had their uneventful but happy lives ripped from them all of a sudden, and of those left behind. The perpetrator wasn't in a normal state of mind. They're incapable of taking responsibility? Are you telling me to fucking accept that? Oh, she dropping the F-bomb. The way she hasn't cursed up until right now, that had a lot of weight. My loved one's life and future were unreasonably stolen, and the man responsible gets protected in the name of human rights? This is the status quo for this country's administration of justice. Are you crying? It's natural for someone to tear up when they're tense. He could see the corner of my eyes in this dim light. Whatever. It wasn't his damn business. Also, that's a wooden sword. The shadow jutted his chin at the weapon on the floor. I glanced at it without turning my head and confirmed it was true. The hallway light streaming in from the door illuminated a wooden sword. I couldn't charge him with a violation of the Swords and Firearms Control Law. Can I get up now? No. No. You may still have committed unlawful assembly with deadly weapons. What's your name? Tatsuya. So. Tatsuya So? I turned up the hall lights with the remote in the other hand, then looked at the shadow's face. While there was intensity in it, this was definitely a young man. I guessed he was about 17, 18 years old. He looked like Sergeant So. Was he former Detective So's child? What was he doing here? Was he Joker? I was confused. Do you have any ID? I think there's a driver's license in my wallet. I ride a motorbike to school, and I doubt it's unregistered. He talked about himself like he was someone else. What a weird kid. Where's your wallet? My back pants pocket. Stand up slowly, place your hands on the wall and spread your legs. Once he obeyed my directions, I completed a quick pat-down. He didn't possess any other weapons. Inside his wallet, there was a normal motorbike license. The so-called mid-license. There's his picture and name. This was Tatsuya So, right? Okay, turn this way. Keep your hands where I can see them. He obeyed me without question. At least his face and photo matched up at a glance. But there was something different about the boy in the photo, who gave a challenging smirk, like he'd fight anyone who looked at him funny. It was his eyes. What was with this kid's eyes? It was like they'd sucked me in. What child looked like that? There was a detached quality to his gaze, like he'd resigned himself to or accepted something. How did you know my name? Were you the one who picked up on the other end of the line? Or did you hear it from your father? The address on his photo ID definitely matched what I had pinned down for former Detective So. No doubt about it, this kid was his son, and Sergeant So's little brother. My dad? No, I saw your business card downstairs. He was probably surprised that I knew his father, given his puzzled expression. I see. Did the people from the club ask you to chase me out? Or did you come to kill me? You wouldn't happen to be Joker, would you? No. The club's got nothing to do with it. I came to warn you because Yoshizaka asked me to. If you stay here, Joker really will kill you. Do you mean the advance notice? If you know about that, then hurry up and go home. You don't understand at all. Your gun won't do a thing. The next moment, I found myself staring blankly at the center of his chest. It took me several seconds to comprehend that he had seized my handgun along with my right hand and pulled me in close. Damn, he moving! His movements were so hyper quick. My eyes played tricks on me, making it look like time skipped. He tightly gripped the small automatic handgun in his large, decidedly unboyish left hand. The slide was retreating a bit too. Now, even if I pulled the trigger reflexively, it wouldn't shoot. Where in the world did he learn this? I felt the forceful beat of his heart on my cheek through his bright red bike leathers. When I looked up, I saw the handle of a fruit knife or something similar thrust all the way to the hilt in the wall next to his face. It hadn't been there a second ago. This would be so... The way I'm saying, like... Okay, not to throw, like, a bit of shade, but, like, I feel like this session of, like, side story that we've gotten right now has completely stolen the show. I am, like, completely, like, gripped. And, like, it makes me all the more sad that this isn't available for, like, most people. If my face hadn't been buried in his chest just now, that thing might have struck dead on the back of my head. When he removed his right hand, which held my head, he pulled out the knife next to his head while glowering at a spot further inside the club. The blade's about 10 centimeters long, but all of it had sunk into the wall. The physical strength of the person who threw it was impressive enough, but this kid who casually pulled it out was amazing too. How long have you been there? From the start, dumbass! At Tatsuya-kun's question, the voice of another man behind me responded. It sounded like he was a good distance away. It's been a long time since I had booze. Here I was just thinking over a drink or five about how to axe that broad, when you get right in the fucking way. The voice's owner. Yeah, remember this never got a Western release too? Like, oh my god! That's so sad, man. The only people who experience this are Japan and, like, the people who fuck with Persona on a level to play, like, the PSP version. That's insane to me. The voice owner, 501? It seemed that until this boy came, I had been alone with him in the dark. When I arrived, I'd verified that there was no one in the dance hall. When did he get here? A chill ran up my spine. When I twisted my body around as if to shake off my fear, Tatsuya-kun removed the hand that had been restraining me. Without a moment's delay, I alternated my gun at both him and the direction of the voice. Neither of you move. Throw down your weapons. Tatsuya-kun didn't so much as glance at me. I too kept my aim and my eyes fixed on the man further in. 10 years had gone by, but he looked exactly the same. This was without a doubt the man. His unforgettable, crazed smile. I knew he was 501. Tatsuya Sudo. I finally found you. Ah, okay. There he is. Our, like, lion guy. First time no see, you fucking brat. The voices told me all about you on the other side. Sudo was sprawled out on the sofa deeper. Sudo was sprawled... Is it Sudo? Yeah, Sudo was sprawled out on the sofa deeper inside the dance floor. Legs shamelessly stretched across the cushions. He was gulping down an entire bottle of dry gin dangling from one hand. He probably pinched it from the bar counter next to him. He had a 5 o'clock shadow and unkempt hair grown out like a mane, and he was wearing nothing but a coat on his shoulders on top of a patient gown from some hospital somewhere. What a freakish outfit. He was carrying a cylindrical weapon in his left hand. It was unsheathed Japanese steel. I could arrest him in flagrant delicto for this alone. Tatsuya-kun walked right up to that pseudo without a trace of fear. At some point, he picked up the wooden sword I knew and kicked away. I knew I'd kicked away. He was next to me this whole time. How had he picked it up? Flustered, I hurried after him.
So your Joker on this side, Tatsuya Pseudo. Seems like something he'd do.
These two clearly know each other, but Pseudo said this was the first time. What did he mean by the other side? Who did they mean by he? Was it supposed to be Tatsuzo Pseudo, the subject of all those unsavory rumors?
I'm a stand-in, you know? A stand-in. Just till the real one graces me with his awakening. The real Joker ain't me. You know that best of all, though, wouldn't ya? Yeah. June isn't a filthy murderer like you. You're Tatsuya Pseudo. You can't just take Joker's place. Yeah, true. He ain't got an ugly mug like me. Thanks for the tip, you fucking brat. What I need is a mask. Joker's mask.
Pseudo uttered a vulgar snickering and gulped down the rest of the bottle. The booze that spilled out of his mouth tracked down his throat and drenched his blood-stained hospital gown.
Can you imagine a full-on remake of this? I would play the fuck out of a remake of this. I mean, a remaster is fine too, but like the visuals and the text are so like imagery evoking that I can't help but like imagine what it'd look like with like, you know, like some sort of remake.
The one gracing him. Joker's stand-in. What in the world did they know that I didn't?
Pseudo, it's not too late. You can still start over. Don't listen to his voice any longer.
Start over? I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but even 10 years ago, that piece of shit killed a whole lot of people. You can't bring the dead back to life. A detective shouldn't say things like that. But right then, all I could do was scream it out. It didn't matter if he turned over a new leaf. It still wouldn't bring Takia back.
They'll remake Persona 5 rather than do anything with Persona 1 or 2, yeah. Nah, I believe that. I believe that. But I feel like this has so much aura. This has so much sauce. It's so saucy.
Tatsuya-kun glanced back at me with a slightly shocked expression.
You know, the thermodynamics first law thing, it's all heat and energy. There's only so much of it to go around. You can't change what all you got. Get it? There's a fixed volume of energy in the universe. It's all just got a different form. That's how it is. This fate shit's just the same. You got one guy who gets to be all happy, so another guy's gotta be unhappy to make up for it. Like the meals you eat, right? You throw away what you can't polish off, right? In return, some asshole starves to death somewhere else in the world. I get it now. The voices are amazing. Voices! The Broad's kid brother. He was your stand-in. My stand-in? That day, you little shits changed your fate and ran off with your tails tucked. He got axed by me in your stead. You get it, right?
Tatsuya-kun watched my face with widened eyes while listening to a story. I couldn't take my eyes off him either. Takia was this boy's replacement?
Incoming phone call. I got an order to kill Maya Amano.
Oh shit. The moment Pseudo said that, a shadow that looked like a crimson figure flared up from Tatsuya-kun's body and assaulted Pseudo. A black figure seethed out from Pseudo's body too. Damn! Wait, like the track drop? Oh my god, it's so good, man! It's so fucking good! The two men all of a sudden were locked in mortal combat over Tatsuya-kun and Pseudo's heads. The shadows clashed in the same form. Scarlet and Sable flames intertwined and whirled all through the dance floor like two snakes trying to swallow each other whole. Several bottles that had been left on the counter exploded, and alcohol fume flames ran over the countertop. This is Joker, the persona your sins sired. How do you like it? Looks just like you. Lay just one finger on Mayane, and I swear I'll hunt you down and kill you like the dog you are, every time, in every world. And whose fault is that, and whose fault is it that bitch died, huh? Whose fault is it the other side got blown to hell? Shut up. You killed them. You killed them all. I almost feel sorry for them. Take a good hard look at my persona's happy fucking face. Loser. Murderer. Pseudo. Oh yeah, get mad. Get madder. Let the voices take you. Voices, Brad, voices. Voices. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. Ooh, the poison? I don't know if this guy's gonna hit something wild. It's the scary part. Is he just gonna poison Max? Alright, we gotta deal with that poison next turn. We gotta heal and deal with that poison. Or maybe I just have to live with the poison. Because I'm just gonna keep getting poisoned. Megiddo? Ooh, okay, we absolutely have to heal. Damn it. What am I supposed to... Like, this is insane, though. If this ever got a remake, which it won't, like, I think there needs to be some balancing done. Because, like, you didn't have the Velvet Room to change personas or anything. You're just supposed to, like, raw dog this with Apollo. Nova Kaiser? Oh, huge. That was a waste of time, man. That had so much, like... That looked so dangerous, and, like, we got so lucky. Oh. I just had a thought. Before we saved Maya, he had a burn. I mean, he got the burn from the museum, but what if he's weak to fire right now because he hasn't been burned yet? Let me make a save right here.
Wait, how come I didn't go? He fucking healed from it? Okay. Yeah, alright, cool. Yeah, we shan't take those. Let's just keep punching his ass. It's gonna be a real slugfest. Because I don't think he's even at half health. Or maybe we can switch personas? We cannot. Okay, rank 6, do we have anything new? We don't want to heal him. I mean, we haven't tried nuclear damage. Maybe he's weak to nuke? I'd be weak to nuke. Oh, he's doing nuke, though. I don't know. Yeah, that was kind of, like, tepid. I guess we'll just keep punching him. Please do something that won't kill me. Oh, so close. That was threading the needle. I'm not going to play it that close again. Damn, I think I even have to heal again. Are we losing health? Like max health, I mean? Our max health looks lower. Drunk Tatsuya Sudo. Analyze does not take the whole turn, right? Yeah, I mean, what else did I expect? Oh, shit. Oh, that is definitely not it. Luckily, he did, like, Nova Kaiser. We can eat that. Is this supposed to be, like, a fight you lose? No way, right? There's too many stakes for this to be, like, a scripted loss fight. We're dead. I have a save, but I'm gonna see if we can survive. Oh, we'll live. Is the other thing we can try doing has the effect of Rakukaja? That's like the only thing I got. This is a fucked up and evil fight. Brando, as someone who's played Persona 2, because you've played it, right? Is there something I'm missing here? Or is it really just like fucked up and evil? Because this feels very fucked up and evil. Like, I'm down 20 muscle drinks. That's 20 full heals. I never finished an Innocent Sin, so I never played this one. Ah, okay. Can you fucking die already, man? I'm out of SP now, too. Okay, can I get like another one of those? And now we gotta... Ooh, we might die. Ah, please don't die. I didn't think we were gonna get hit there. I maybe baited that a little too much. We're dead. I guess not by much. Okay, heal. Maybe we do get rid of the poison? How important is that? Are we just gonna like get poisoned immediately after? Let's try it. Okay, that's fine. And you know what? Isn't Rakukaja like some sort of like attack buff? Let's use this. Oh no, Rakukaja is like a defense thing. I mean, maybe this will be helpful here. No. Ah, the fucking poison, man. Oh, the poison did less damage, though. That's annoying. That's super annoying. He's cringe. Let me make a save. And we just need to run this down. I guess I haven't lost. Maybe it is a scripted loss fight. Because, like, I refuse to believe that someone sat there and was like, yeah, we can let people get here. And just like raw dog Apollo in this fight and like hard difficulty. I do think that helped. I just don't know how long the Rakukaja is gonna last. Is he out of SP? Do enemies run out? They don't. Oh, GG. Damn, that was fucked. And only 7,000 XP. It's peak Kino narrative and like absolutely abysmal combat. This is why we need the remake.
The charred dance floor was chocked with smoke. Tatsuya-kun stood in front of its center with slumped shoulders and let the water gushing from the sprinkler strike him. Pseudo's sword, thrust into the floor in front of me, brought to mind a grave marker. In the rain, he was a solitary silhouette reminiscing on a lover lost a long, long time ago. Lone shadow. He struck a desolate figure, like something torn from a movie by that kind of title. Maybe the fury I'd caught a glimpse of a moment ago had been a dream. The flames had already been extinguished, but no fire alarm had gone off.
Damn. Damn, that is such a, like, a way to write the fact that, like, he's kind of come to accept the, like, the burden and the pain, even though I don't think he should. Like, he's just like, ooh.
Had one not been installed, or was it turned off? Either way, that was a violation of the Fire Services Act. Pseudo had escaped just before Tatsuya-kun's wooden sword could split his face in two. He'd vanished as if sucked in, into a round patch of darkness that had opened up in midair. For a long time after that, Tatsuya-kun stood stock still. I just watched him. We were both soaked from head to toe. At last, head still bowed, he pulled out the sword Pseudo left behind and murmured subdued.
What was your brother's name?
Takuya. If he had lived, he would have been about your age.
Can I ask when he died?
It was a sweltering summer night, 10 years ago. August the... something, on the grounds of the shrine in Rengadai. I found him. Pseudo had just thrown Takuya's head into the underbrush and was about to run away.
That's the day. How could this be?
Tatsuya-kun faced me with a look like he'd wished he could be anywhere but here. The golden retriever that Takuya and I kept when we were kids often had that look when our mom got mad at him. But this kid could never be someone's pet dog. It was more like a wounded lion who had removed himself from the pride. The only people who ever believed me when I said I saw Pseudo's face were your father and one other police officer. Your father promised me he'd arrest Pseudo. 3 days after that, your father was discharged for accepting bribes. Purportedly, he accepted multiple bribes in compensation for disclosing investigation info to organized crime groups. It was complete bullshit. Your father had been set up by Pseudo's father and another police officer. His partner betrayed him. Damn it. There was no stopping it now. This wasn't my story to share, but it wasn't fair to get him to tell me everything he knew if I didn't spill my guts too. Whatever burden this kid was carrying, I wanted to share it. I couldn't help but feel that if I didn't, he'd end up falling into a bottomless hell. I was sure he was just barely keeping his balance on a very thin edge, much like the blade he now had in his hand. There was no way it was okay for a teenage boy to make a face like that. But you know, it was only just recently that I learned that myself. I always held a grudge against your dad. That's why I became a cop. I thought the police weren't trustworthy. I'm sorry. Your father was a fine police officer. He took responsibility for a crime he didn't commit to protect you, your brother, me, and his backstabbing friend from Pseudo. It must have killed him inside.
Oh.
I might have just made things worse. I didn't have the silver key to open the door he had shut tight. I wagered the only one who did was Maya Amano. But whether with a wire or whatever, I wanted to meddle anyways and pick that lock open.
I'm so sorry.
What Pseudo said was true. It's my fault your little brother died. At that point, I still had no concept whatsoever of the conscious size or palpable weight of the sins he shouldered.
To be continued, man. Man, you can make a whole ass game out of this, man.
Welcome back. How was your trip? Perhaps you have come to understand Master Tatsuya So's suffering a hair more. I will keep the memory shard in my care, so in the event you would like to review it, please let me know.
Damn, I kind of gotta sit with that one, y'all. Like, and I've also always really liked this song in the Velvet Room. Damn. Yo, we gotta save that kid. Gaga Man is in shambles.
Followers of Philemon. And that was not a dream at all. I dreamt about this as a kid. A golden butterfly. Masked man. Blue room. The night I played Persona with Tatsuya. So, what do you think? Useful, huh? Listen, personas are just tools. Use them according to the situation. Don't ever think that's you. I'd never admit that's me. You can only count on yourself in the end.
So, in other words, you can have all sorts of personas summoned here. That's pretty convenient. Come to think of it, back in high school, I learned Persona from you and played it. I wonder if it had anything to do with this. Do you have anything to say, Demon Painter? Small talk?
Even if all personas were born from the same place, some can use it and some cannot. A human heart is uncontrollable.
Okay. Fuck, man. How do we come back from that? Oh, that was so good. That was so good. I need to buy more muscle drink or whatever. And maybe all the magazines. Wait, how did I get that many drinks? Oh, was it from the casino? I guess that makes sense, because, like, an entire full heal? That must have been really expensive. Let's go gambling! I have a lot of coins left. Huge. Let's see. Get me all of the muscle drink. This is my hospital. I am really curious about Orb of Solving. Like, maybe this will be helpful for me. And then cards. We got a lot of these cards already. Yeah, we lose a lot of luck, but I think we've come an entire game and we still don't know really how, like, combo persona skills work. So I should just have that on me to, like, figure it out. Are these the same?
Went as far to manipulate a rumor. Jeez. We're not here on a picnic. Play after we finish our business.
Alfu, you don't know how wrong you are. This is our business. That was the only reason we survived.
Honestly, I've never gambled before. I don't really know the rules.
Huh? How could I have forgiven Makimura? Well, I was stupid too, so it's kind of too bad I have no more rivalry. Okay, let's check the guide and see what we should look at before we move on. Oh, dog cough. He's all right. You're good, right? Yeah, he's good. Time Castle duplicates spell cards. Okay. So we need to go to Alba? Were we not in Alba? We were not in Alba. And I guess there might be better armor in Rosa Candida? Oh, there is better armor. Don't mind if I do. Oh, right, because I have everyone in cowboy hats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, what is this? Chain coif, chainmail, and mesh stockings. The whole gang running around in what is it called? Matching uniforms? Yumazaki ward map. All NPCs. Is Yumazaki ward? No, Yumazaki is where we already did our thing. That's where we started. Are there any rumors I can spread at the Kuzunoha? Yeah, we're on a little bit of housekeeping after that. I didn't realize it was going to be as long as it was. We were doing that side story for like for 2 hours. Just about. So you're here. What rumors we got? Toa defense is shady business. Win skill cards. Toa defense. Time castle. We did the wrong rumor. Can we reset rumors, or are rumors like permanent? I guess they're permanent. We fucked up. It's okay. You can spread other ones such as the Toa and Tony shop later, since you won't need their services at the moment. Okay. Let me see. Next up, in Izakaya Shiraraishi, there's something going on in Hirosaka. I won't read ahead, but I will see that there's something there. Let's make our saves so we don't forget and have to load back. You got anything to say, old man? Not any old rumor can satisfy rumor monger. What do we got? This is stale, but Shiraishi lady is a man searcher. It's actually true. What does a man searcher mean? She's actually been asked to locate a con artist, and he was actually found. Oh. So you just get money for this, I guess. We don't need money. Satomi Tadashi is something there's something here too? Oh, it's just telling me to like buy stuff for what might be the next dungeon. I mean, I guess I might as well. Like a couple. Like, I don't think it'll hurt to have like 20 of most of these. Okay. And then we got someone outside of the high school. Pathetic loser. At Kasu High School Festival, Tiki Tiki appeared, but no one believes me. I wonder if someone has proof to back me up on this. Was Tiki Tiki wearing a name tag? How goes the NTR? We just experienced like peak cinema, Archelis. The side story with Tatsuo, or Tatsuya? The side story with Tatsuya and Shiori was incredibly well written. I think the gameplay needed a little bit of work, but as far as like story is concerned, I loved every second of it. Is it true that Tony Shop is doing well? How did I let someone like him get a leg up on me? His unique accessories are what's popular, right? I should come up with something unique, but I don't know what. Hirosaka Ward map. There's someone here. The Teak Teak, okay. Go spread and find Teak Teak on the third floor. Ah, that could be good. No, let's go do that, because that's a free Soma. And then Kasugiyama, if you didn't get it, come here to spam Cyclone Slash until you get Pixies. Huh. Mutate Maya. This is like very deep. That's gonna require a lot of prep. Do I need to be prepping this hard? I mean, maybe I do, but like, I don't know. All right, we're gonna go turn in that reward or that rumor, and then we'll get that Soma, and we'll see how we feel. Also, how we doing? Did we win? How can I help you? Enter sweepstakes. Battle Master can't do. Ah, okay. Oh, because I didn't pay for the other rumor. Tale of the Tiki Tiki appears at Kasugiyama. And Miracle Magazine prizes. What else? She was a search agent. I don't really think I want to do that. See if something else comes up. Let me turn in 99 rewards. You want to enter another one? Miracle Magazine for 99 magazines? Yes. If we don't win with 99 magazines, we riot. Amano-kun, I agree with what Serizawa-kun said. We can't allow her to commit any more crimes. It doesn't matter if she's a minor, or if she indirectly committed murder with the Joker curse. She must pay for her crimes. Hey Maya, let's hurry. We have to help Noriko-chan. We can't let such a young girl turn into a Joker. Not before we go raid the high school. There's a demon on the third floor that needs purging. No longer effective. The disguise kit. The disguise kit was working from Tatsuya's POV like till now. Crazy. I'm gonna put that shit back on. Okay, so I guess our guy should be up here somewhere. Yeah, this is gonna be light work. I just wish we had more abilities that were like attack all enemies. Like, that's why I really like Katsuya. Okay, where is this thing that I'm trying to fight? I just have to keep running around. They will show up. And let's not do wind. It's kind of free leveling here. The monsters don't seem that hard. Oh, that looks special. What are you? Aranus? Ah, okay, never mind. We've seen this before. I just like that design. Well, we're kind of killing a bunch of dudes. Did the rumor work? I mean, I guess we'll be ready for the next dungeon if we keep doing this. But I don't think the rumor worked. Or maybe they're not on the third floor. Maybe it's like the British third floor. Where like they're actually on the second floor. Oh, it's possession. We can't get rid of possession. Or maybe it's not the British third floor? The monsters down here are easier, though. Yeah, maybe I'm just getting baited. Oh, am I even at the right school? I'm not even at the right school. Am I? No, we're at Kasugayama High. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we don't need it. I just thought it would have been nice to have. There's a basement we can go to? Oh yeah, wasn't there like a like a bomb shelter here. Okay. We get comfy. Let's go heal up, maybe get a bite to eat. And then probably just start the next dungeon. I don't think the next dungeon will take too long. What might? These fights have been really nasty. I don't know. Maybe... I don't want to stop mid-dungeon. And we're like 30 minutes from our usual time. Maybe we just go ahead and call it? I mean, we had some pretty peak cinema today. I'm not gonna lie. So it's kind of like we finished off the like plot thread of like getting Ulala back, and then it was just like holy like Tatsuya time. Tatsuya, my goat. It's not called Eternal Punishment for nothing. Yeah, right. Yeah, that last fight was that last boss during Tatsuya's route was pretty punishing. Archeolus, very punishing to an almost stupid degree. Yeah, we'll go ahead and call it here. I think I'm also getting kind of hungry too, so like probably better not to like stay up too late and eating too late. I've also got some like I did say I was cleaning before I started stream today. I didn't necessarily finish all of it, so it's like okay, like this gives me time also to like finish everything that I needed to do. But yeah, that being said, that is going to be it for me tonight. For everyone who stopped by, for everyone who stuck around, thank you so much. Always appreciate the company. Make sure to like and subscribe, as it does help us out immensely. And that is going to do it for us tonight. GG's, thank you. The belt was whipping us real hard. I like that phrase, Archeolus. I started using it in my day-to-day life. Like ass to belt, or belt to ass type shit. It's a fun phrase. Good night, good night.